So you decided to join the Army, but you signed up for the wrong MOS. You're about to leave for basic training. Can you change it before you leave? So this is a question that I get all the time. Hey Matt, I signed up for this MOS, you know, I really want this MOS. Can I change to this MOS before I leave for basic training? And I'm gonna try and make this video short, sweet, and to the point, and pretty much the answer is yes. You can switch your MOS before you leave for basic training if you've already kind of like signed up for it, but it gets more complicated and it gets more difficult kind of the farther along you are in the process. So if you've already gone to MEPS, if you've already signed the contract, and if you've already sworn in, whether you're reserves or whether you're going active duty or whether you're going National Guard, you can still technically switch it, but it's gonna be just like way more difficult. It's gonna be harder on your recruiter. You're going to be making your recruiter do a lot more paperwork. Your recruiter, I'm telling you, is not gonna do a lot of paperwork, or not gonna wanna do a lot of paperwork. And then if you do all of this, if you wanna switch your MOS before signing that final contract, I know at the recruiter's office and stuff, you're kind of gonna be filling out a whole bunch of paperwork, doing a whole bunch of paperwork. Your recruiter is gonna put an MOS on hold for you, and then that'll last for about a week or so, and then you're supposed to, you know, go to MEPS and sign in and everything, or swear in. If you decide to switch your MOS before going to MEPS, before swearing in, then like, yes, completely, like just let your recruiter know that you want to switch your MOS. Now, even if you do swear in, I do want to say it is possible. That is basically the general idea of this video. Is I'm just putting this out there because I get this question a lot, and I'm just telling you guys it is possible. What is the exact process that you need to go through in order to switch your MOS? I can see that comment down in the comment section right now, and the exact process that you need to do is call up your recruiter. Hey recruiter, I need to talk to you about something. Schedule an appointment or whatever. Go talk to your recruiter in person, because this could be something that you probably should do in person. Because if you talk to your recruiter over the phone, or if you send them a text and be like, hey, I want to switch my MOS, your recruiter's gonna be like, no, you already signed your contract, you can't do that. Although you can, but it's just going to be difficult. Now, I highly advise that you guys actually really want the MOS you're going to sign a contract for, because remember, you are actually signing a contract with the United States military, with the United States Army, whatever, the government. You are signing a contract and taking a solemn oath or whatever that you are going to, you know, basically uphold your end of that contract. And when you want to switch it, it's like that you're basically breaking contract at this point. It is still possible, again, for you to switch, but it is going to be a pain in your butt. It is going to take a while. If you want to ship out at a certain period, a certain date, let's say you ship out in a month, your ship date is probably going to be pushed back. The MOS that you want, that is gonna be kind of up in the air. Are you gonna get it? It kind of depends. It really kind of starts over your whole process whenever you want to switch over your MOS, because your previous contract is just going to be null and void. It's just going to be gone bye-bye. Whatever bonus you got or whatever, you're not going to get that anymore. Your lease is not guaranteed anymore, because you could switch your MOS and then potentially get another bonus for a different MOS. But let's say you got a $20,000 bonus, and then the other MOS you want only has like a $5,000 bonus. You're not going to get that $20,000 bonus. But really, like I said, the process you need to do is call up your recruiter and then let them know the deal. And then the way that's gonna make your life easier, the way that it's going to, I guess, go better, is if you like really let them know that like this is what you wanna do, that you made a big mistake, you know, that MOS that you wanted before, you would not be happy with that MOS. This one that you wanna switch to, or maybe these other two that you wanna switch to or something, maybe there's like two other ones that you wanna do. Like those are the only ones that you wanna do, and like you won't ship if you don't get that MOS, or if you don't switch, because it's not going to, like, they might say that there's gonna be all these consequences and stuff, but literally, like, you could go through the whole enlistment process and then just like not leave for basic training. Like whenever your ship date comes, you could just not go, and you know, at the end of the day, you're going to be okay. And your recruiters know this. People back out even after swearing in all the time with recruiters, and that's kind of why they say no, you can't do that, because they don't want to put it in your head that you can back out. And some people give me hate whenever I tell you that you can, but I'm just telling you guys like it is, you know. But to make it easier, you're just gonna have to let your recruiter know that it's either this or nothing, basically, and then they will be a little bit more, I guess, inclined to actually do that paperwork, because again, you're gonna be putting a lot more work on other people that they don't have to do. So make sure that you know the MOS, the contract that you are signing, the MOS that's on that contract is the one that you actually want. You don't have to sign that contract at the end of the day, guys. You don't have to sign it. When they put that paper in front of you, don't feel pressured. If it's what you want to do, do it. If it's not the MOS that you want, don't sign a contract for an MOS for freaking 4 years in hopes of switching it later on down the line. Don't do that. That's my personal advice. Don't do that. Pick the one that you want. Now, the last little thing that I want to add here in this video is the farther ahead of time that you actually give your recruiter to actually get all this stuff done, because it's going to take a while. You're going to have to get things approved. You're going to have to do all this paperwork and stuff. Don't go to your recruiter like the week before, or even potentially like the month before. Like, as far ahead of time as possible, you know, give them time, right? If you're shipping out next week, don't go to your recruiter and be like, hey, I want to switch my MOS. It's gonna be like, what the heck? Like, we don't have that much time to get this stuff done. Don't go to your recruiter, you know, the day before you shipped out and tell them that you want to switch your MOS. Don't do that to them. Don't do that to yourself. Don't give yourself all that headache as well, because things just might not work out. You yourself might not be really great at handling somebody telling you no, you can't do something, you know, and then you might just get stuck with whatever MOS you have because you waited until the very last second to tell them that you wanted to switch your MOS. So that's another little, I guess, tidbit tip for you guys. But that is gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. If you were curious if you can switch your MOS, yes, it is possible, but it could be very difficult and time consuming. So keep that in mind, guys. So if you have not hit that like button, that would be freaking awesome. If you want to stick around some more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. That would be even better. Hit that notification bell button if you really want to make my day. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat if you haven't already. I believe today is going to be the last day for the Instagram giveaway that I'm doing. So make sure you head over to my Instagram, which is going to be right here, and go to my potentially my most recent post. I may post something tomorrow morning. I don't know yet, but go to my post. That's gonna be obviously the Jim Fidel giveaway post. Leave a comment down below on that or whatever, and you will be entered into the giveaway. It's that simple. So hope you guys have an amazing freaking day, and I will see you later.